Alright guys, we're going to do adding and subtracting polynomials. Okay? Here's how you do it. You're going to write each polynomial in standard form. You're going to write one polynomial under the other, lining up like terms. Find the sum of the like terms and bring down the terms that have no like term. Okay? So let me show you what that looks like. So first of all, we've got to write this in standard form. We'll talk about what that means tomorrow. But you'll notice how I write it. The exponents are starting to be in descending order. It's understood that there's a 1 there even though there's nothing there. Okay, this is in standard form. Now I'm going to write the second one underneath it. Again, lining up like terms. This is cubed, so I'm going to put it here. This is 4x squared, so I'm going to put plus 4x squared. See how they're lining up? And then negative 8. That's out here. Draw my line. It's understood there's a 1 here, so 5 minus 1 is 4x cubic. 2 plus 4 is 6x squared. We're just bringing that down, minus x. I'm going to leave the 1 off because we don't need it. And then 7 minus 8 is negative 1. Boom. Let's look at another one. Again, stack it, and if you want, you can pause the video so you can try it out yourself. But first, we're going to stack it. 2x squared plus x minus 5, x squared plus x plus 6. Again, we're adding all this, so there's understood to be a 1 there. 2 plus 1 is 3, x squared. There's a 1, there's a 1, so that's plus 2x, and negative 5 plus 6 is just a 1. Boom. Again, you don't need to stack it. If you wish, you can just do it in your head, since it's just adding, so nothing different happens here. But if we happen to have a subtraction sign here, well, it's kind of like there's a negative 1 out front, and we're going to be distributing that negative 1. In hindsight, we're really changing the symbols of these. Okay, so again, I'm going to start stacking it in standard form. Negative 3n to the 4th plus 4n cubic minus 2n. Now notice I'm going to change the signs, so watch this. I'm going to put a little negative here to remind me. That turns into a positive, and that turns into a positive. So my negative n is going to be right here. Plus 6 4 into the 4th will be here. I'm going to add that. And plus 7n cubic. Again, notice descending order. Draw your line, add them up. Negative 3 plus 6 is 3n to the 4th. 4 and 7 plus 11n cubic. And 2 minus 1 is just 1n, but I'm not going to put the 1 there. Okay? Put a box around it. Boom. Okay? We'll do this tomorrow. I also want to get into something else tonight. Just real quick, a multiplying problem. Okay? We're going to hopefully see this tomorrow as well. It'd help, I guess, if I hit the marker. Let me rewrite it so I have some room to work. I'm going to show you two methods real quick, and you're going to pick the best one that you want to use. First, I'm going to do double rainbow, okay? Or actually triple rainbow. Talk to yourself. Do the numbers. 3 times 2 is 6. It's understood there's a 1 there. You have to add exponents when you're multiplying. So x cubic. The next one, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Understood to be a 1 right here, so 1 plus 1 is 2, x squared. Alright, and the last one, 3 times 3 is 9. And then x, there's no x here, so we're just going to bring that x down. That's one method. I'm going to keep this video short, so let me show you another one. We call it the box method. 3x, here's my boxes. You're going to cut it up in the number of terms you have. And this box method is going to be elaborated down the road. Maybe we'll get into it tomorrow. But notice I'm stacking my terms on top of it. And again, you'll multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. X cubic, again, understood to be a 1 right there. Same for that one. Negative 5 times 3 is a negative 15. X and x will be x squared. And 3 is 9 with that x. Notice I get the same thing. So I'm just going to come out here and write it nicely without the boxes. Boom, there's my answer. Same thing as before. Either method's going to work. A lot of students like the box method, especially when we start getting more complicated. And I'll show you why down the road. But I just wanted to break the ice for tomorrow. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.